Welcome to Stir It Up.
I'm Jessica.
And I'm Heather.
We're two Midwest corporate pros and moms juggling boardrooms by day and ballparks by night.
But here, it's happy hour, and we're trading conference rooms for craft beer. This season, expect more tea spilling and real talk.
About the important stuff and the bullshit that comes with it. This is our version of Girls Night Out.
And you're not just invited, you're our VIP. It's where we throw back, talk smack, and laugh until we pee.
Where we spill a little, spin a little, and overshare a lot.
Because the only rail we're staying on is the bar rail. So grab a drink, you little party animal.
And let's get this shit stirred up. Have you seen the controversy about Northwest's outfit lately? And I want to know your take.
She looks like one of them brat dolls that my niece used to play with.
Did you see?
There's all different.
Whoa.
There's like a whole series.
Did you see her latest outfit with a corset? That's what's causing.
How old is she?
12.
Oy.
But she's basically wearing a corset, a mini skirt. She's got full glam. She has tall boots. Thoughts?
None.
What?
I don't have any.
Oh, okay. Real stirred up.
I don't. I feel like, I don't know. Her knees are showing, her legs. I don't know. I don't. It's not even something that I want to. You know how like you don't have to have an opinion about everything.
Yeah.
I wish I did.
Okay.
What's your opinion? I care about yours. You could stir it up. Just because I don't have an opinion doesn't mean I don't care about yours.
Part of it is that I could go both ways on it, so that's why I wanted to have like a feisty dialogue a little bit. So here's like on one side of the coin, she is wearing something that makes her look a lot older than 12. Yeah. I think that's maybe like the angle that as a parent, I think that a child should always look age appropriate. We don't want Margot from the Hunting Wives coming to creep on our boys if they are behaving or looking in ways that make them more mature than what they are. Like, there is a protection angle, I guess. Boys and girls. Girls should not be looking so much like they're 20 if they're 12. Yep. But if they're 16 and they're looking 20, it's part of the experience. I don't know. I really don't know, but that's part of it. And
all of my friends, when they were 12, looked like they were 16. All of them. I remember going to a Christina Aguilera concert, and I came out of the camper, and I had on, they were the cutest, like, my outfit was not even scandalous, but my friends, like 7 of them were standing out there in basically bathing suit, like dressed like Christina Aguilera. Yeah. We were 14, between 12 and 14, but we definitely weren't in high school, 7th or 8th grade.
But, so definitely in high school is another thing. She's definitely in middle school. No, we were definitely
not in high school. Oh. Not yet.
I don't know.
But I agree. My dad was like, no. And I remember I wore super cute suede pants, like real suede pants, like a cowgirl type. And like, it's a super cute top.
And if you're super famous, like you're Northwest, is that different than being like Heather from the Creek?
Try to get to Northwest and see what the fuck happens to you.
Yeah. Fair enough. So like maybe there isn't a need to have an opinion on the whole matter, but it's driving a whole lot of conversation online, and the feminism take.
Oh yeah, what is it? I gotta know.
I don't really know. Like the feminism take. I watched this girl walk around on camera with like kind of big boobies out, saying how wrong it was for North. But she was like a woman doing this, and I was like, that was the point that I was like, okay, so you don't have to be like, oh no, women can't look a certain way, but it's like 12-year-olds shouldn't look a certain way. And it's sort of that angle of like, you can be a feminist, but like there is a point that is too far. You know what I mean? Yeah. So I was kind of sitting along that, but I really don't know what the line is. Is it because her dress was short? Is it because of the corset?
I think one, she did have cleavage in one.
She did. Her boobs are squished together.
If I was going to have an opinion, it was, she had the cleave out at 12.
Yeah.
I guess that's I think in my household, that probably won't be allowed in 12 when she's 15, 16.
It's one thing if you're at the beach.
Different opinion.
Yeah, if you're at the beach, like there's settings. There's settings for it.
We don't need to be the sexy kitten at 12 for Halloween over here.
Right.
I watched an Eminem special.
I really want to watch it.
On Paramount. I'm a huge Eminem fan.
Me too.
Absolutely.
Increasing huge. As the older I get, the more that I know. Because I've always been a fan.
Yep. So the night I came here to record the new intro with you, Mike was watching it by the time I had showered and like did a little bit of email and like
you made him start over.
Down. Nope, I didn't. Oh. I had a rough day, like a long day, not even rough, a rough like just a very.
You're just
busy,
ready to be done. Yeah.
Ready to be done, and I am very emotionally invested in Eminem. So Cammie and I, my girlfriend who died, used to fucking drive in her silver Corsica and blast every single song to his first album. We were 16.
Yeah.
Ripping Marlboro menthol lights. I was a menthol light. She was a Marlboro light. And literally screaming every word of the song. And for me, that was the experience that I remember. But for Cammie, looking back and then watching that special, and I only watched half of it, it was starting to give me anxiety because it's like so personal for me and the people that are on there. It's so funny. It's called Stan. And Stan is his biggest fan, right? And they have everybody from like probably kind of creepy super fans all the way to like Dr. Dre's on there, Ed Sheeran, like real fans, like deep fans.
So Stan is colloquially used to describe a super fan of any celebrity.
So Mike said it was actually it's now, yes, it is now part of the old like English dictionary, correct?
Absolutely. And it's used not just for Eminem. Eminem coined it, like he created that word as that meaning when he wrote the song Stan. That was all about this. And now the kids these days, but myself included, because I know about these things, they'll say things like, I stan stirred up. That means, like, no matter what, I stan Taylor Swift. Like, I will go behind them almost to the very end, like, uncancelable for me kind of thing. Like, I stan them. I'm obsessed. I stan them.
Obsessed. So, looking back, my girlfriend had a really, really, really rough upbringing. Like, could do a movie about it.
Yeah.
Truly
no doubt.
And honestly, and probably several. Especially in the context of where we live. We don't live in some big city. So there was that piece. And also, part of me, I feel like I'm going to sneeze. My allergies are also bothering me. And like I have stuff dripping down the back of my throat. It's driving me insane.
Actually, this is helping.
I told you, cleaned your pipes. Go back to the first season, folks. If you want to know how to clean your pipes during allergy season, have some Fireball.
Well, they were kind of itchy, but I just like simmered on the Fireball and it's just burning up the allergies a little bit.
I'm pretty sure
Oh, you don't like the fragrance anymore? Are you going to cry?
No. But they were also called out, like he was one of the first artists to talk about mental health. And all of that piece, right? And so he's a legend. And I was also like thinking about like a year ago when maybe it was a little longer than that. The Gen Zers tried to cancel him.
Oh, my favorite.
And the millennials were like, "Fuck you."
Yeah, you can't.
There's certain people you're not canceling. You're just not.
And I'll get fired up about this.
Me too. Because me the fuck off.
Because the reason why they wanted to cancel him is because they didn't understand the point he was making, and he was sort of like, That's what I'm trying to say here.
Right. Like, so respect the art, bro.
Respect the art and listen to it.
Right.
If you are so shallow that you're just taking his words at face value, you're missing the whole point. Like, you have to think deeper. And I like him for that.
He's so smart. And he was talking about, he obviously got addicted to sleeping pills.
Yeah.
And he missed his daughter Haley's guitar, and he was like, fuck that, I'm never doing that again. And he said he actually, when he woke up in the hospital from an overdose, he had to learn how to like walk, talk, speak, and he had to learn how to like get his words back. And he was articulating like what it was like to get his word back.
Yeah, when that's like the most powerful thing that he has.
But it was just astonishing because he was like, I got it back. And I was like, when I got it back, I got it back. Like one day I was like watching, like I could get a little bit back. And then one day I was watching a commercial and be like,
more stuff.
Duck, duck, duck. And all of a sudden he was watching it and he was like, he just spit a rhyme right off of it. And he's like, all right, it's back. They say he turned into a really lovely person, but he does have, like, his fan base is incredible.
Does he ever smile in the whole show?
Not that I can recall, but remember I only watched the second half.
He doesn't smile.
I love him.
I do
love
too.
Him so much.
I do too.
I also feel him. I will come after you.
Me too.
So hard.
As a millennial, but then as a Michigander.
Right.
Yeah.
He's from Detroit.
Yep.
I mean, the streets that all the time. His fan base is so fragmented, which is an amazing thing. Like across I'm talking all the way from like 8-year-old kids in literal China to 70-year-old men who are like, and at the end they give them like a cell. You have to watch it because
yeah.
it's not only a documentary, it's almost like a mini movie. Like it's wild how they did it. Also thinking of wild how they did it, I don't remember if we talked about this or not. So if we did, tell me. I was listening about the Eras tour and Taylor Swift. And what she incorporated into her show, which I guess is what made it magic, is she knows that people scroll like every 30 seconds, right? Right? And
or whatever the thing is.
Whatever the thing is.
More.
But like I think there's different data points, but I think it's like 5 seconds, 20 seconds, right?
Yeah.
Like, but the top, whatever. So I think it was 30 seconds is how she planned her show. But something's moved, like a scrolling in your phone in her show every 30 seconds for like 2 or 3 hours.
Yeah.
Wild.
That is wild.
That is artistry. And the amount of time and attention and detail that goes into stuff like that is just, I love it.
Yeah.
When things are so well.
That's a little overwhelming to me to think about.
I love it.
That's exciting.
Also, went to Houston with my naughty kids.
Why are they so naughty?
Dude.
I wondered how you felt about traveling alone with them at this age.
Oh, that's fine. They're wonderful. Absolutely.
Great travelers.
Always been.
But why are they, what part are they naughty once you arrive?
Shut up. So they were actually great the whole time. They made wrong decisions, but they were, when it all happened, happened at once.
I'm rooting for them to make some naughty decisions.
So the whole time we're there, Liv wanted to jump off the balcony onto the couch. The whole time. And I'm like, no. Because I know Miss Christie isn't going to like it, right? And you don't have to believe Miss Christie.
Wait, you would be okay with it if it were okay with Miss Christie?
Dude, I know my girl can land that. I'd watch her climb a rope at gymnastics, bro. The worst thing that's going to happen is she's either going to get caught and fall off and probably fall on her neck and die, or the railing will fall down, but she's 79 pounds. So
right. I'm not worried about the railing at all.
If the railing's not coming down, then I'm sorry, there needs to be more code for that. Like, I don't know railing code.
I agree.
The house is just
I'm not worried about the railing at all.
It's a very expensive home. So I guess Sissy jumped off a bunch of times when Christy and I left the house, and she said,
"Brilliant! I like this for her."
Full send, nailed it, landed it.
That's my girl.
And then Eli got in there, and he's 15. He chickened out, and rightfully so. Like, he's a lot heavier, right? It's
and if he's not skilled in the landing,
you gotta nail it. So I go into the bedroom to laugh and tell Miss Christy that nobody listened, and it was all shut down. And she's like, "Are you serious? Are you sure?" She comes running out, and fucking, who's probably 4'8", solid football player, center dude, is hanging off the railing. And he jumps and he misses the 6-foot pad. He lands on the couch, but he lands on the L of the couch where the wood is.
Ow!
He came down, and he's like, ah!
On his back, his butt, like what?
He kept going right here.
Oh
right here.
My Lord!
So I thought he died. I'm like, wiggle your
like can you move?
Toes. It knocked the wind out of him. He knew his mother was pissed, so that was half of it, right?
These are good lessons, though.
The whole time. Okay, so then that was trauma and controversy, and then we can't find our big kids. And I can't find the kids, and I'm looking at the location, and I can't find them. And I'm like, those fucking kids left the house because they had friends over. I'm like, I don't care if you leave the house. Let me know where you're going. They had climbed up on the roof of Christy's house, like out of the, so it's a 1, 2, 3-story house with probably like 2 more stories of roof. I'm not being exaggeratory. It's probably 5 stories tall. And they came out of the 2nd floor balcony and got on the roof of the primary suite, and then jumped on the roof of the balcony, and then jumped on the peak, and then we're sitting at the top.
That's fun.
No. I also thought it was fun. Miss Chrissy did not think that was fun either. And she went through all the safety concerns, and I was like, bro, I hear you. This is your house. You're one of my best friends in the whole world. This is your place. And my kids didn't, one of my kids didn't listen and made a pull or trace and didn't listen, and I'm going to be up her ass. And the other kid, what the fuck are you doing up on the roof? I'm like, but out of all the shit I've seen these fucking kids do, I was pissed I didn't know where they were.
All the things they could be doing, like I don't know, I'm just like applauding a little. I can do that. That's my job.
He's laying there all like
with ice.
He goes to his brother, yeah, ice, Tylenol, fucking can barely make it to the hot tub.
Oh yeah.
And then he sees his big brother Owen, and he was like, do you see that full send?
Yeah, these are kind of 1%er problems when like you jumped off your balcony and landed.
I literally said, Christy,
and
we
can't get to the hot tub.
literally jumped off all the things my whole life. It's just the comfort of people's safety. Like, and I had to realize that at that moment. Like, for me, that was not an uncomfortable moment. It was very, she didn't like any of it.
Yeah.
She thought so there's a lifeguard in me says this is a safety concern. Like, I cannot, like,
yeah.
I'm in somebody else's house. What am I going to do?
I totally get you. I don't
but
think.
It was very fucking stressful.
I don't think that you were you're wrong for any,
I fucking told you not to jump off the balcony. Why are we jumping off the balcony? And after that was a controversy, now why did you decide to get 5 stories up on the roof in the middle of the night on a sweaty roof? You know what she said? She had a good point. She goes, fucking, you pay somebody to put these Christmas lights on because it's dangerous. If he can climb up on the roof to fucking sit there and God knows know what, then guess what he can do? Put the Christmas lights on the fucking roof. Right. She goes, what am I going to have to do? Move the couch and put cameras everywhere? It's 11:30 at night. Like, also, late. That's also fuck you guys, right? Like, so I was aligned to all of that. They didn't fucking listen.
I think it's so funny though. So there's, did you heard about the like gentle parenting trend?
No, not into it. I tried that for a while and all
the pendulum, like the trend now is
screaming, fuck around and find out
parenting.
Yeah.
But those are wild ass swings. Like,
no, I feel like Mike and I started out that way. And then we thought we scarred him a little bit. Now we reverted back like for a couple years.
Hence the reason they're jumping off of balconies and climbing.
That was Mike's point. Your daughter didn't fucking listen to you. She full sent it anyway.
I mean, here's the thing.
She nailed it. She should have saw her dismount.
Because she knew she could.
She nailed it. Dismounted the shit out of it. I actually go, woo, sis.
I also strongly believe that we have to give them the tools for courage, but evaluating and like the safety net to make bad decisions. Mm-hmm. So like if the answer is like no, because you might not be able to walk one day, like you have to fully know the consequences. And then I guess like I'll push you around in that fucking wheelchair. But
no, that's the opposite thing I wanted to say. So let me just follow up on that. I need 2 stories and I need to get my point across.
Okay.
First and foremost, what I will tell you as a parent is I agree you have to give your children rope, but just enough that they don't hang you with it. And that is a very delicate balance. Mm-hmm. Very. And sometimes
it's super, I
told my children, Labor Day is here. Shut it the fuck down. Tighten it the fuck up.
What does that mean?
Get in bed. Don't do the naughties.
Don't do the naughties.
Fucking, I'm over it. Shut it down. No more bad choices. You're in fucking school. You got a job to do. Do your fucking job.
Okay.
That's it. Done with it.
Okay.
Number 2. My fucking husband decided that he was going to stay home from Houston so he could trim the windows out of the house. And his plan was to just climb a big ladder. Again, my house is probably 4 stories tall. Mm-hmm. And I was like, no, don't do that. And he ended up renting a boom and getting up and down it and calls me.
Makes a lot of sense.
Smart. That's
right.
No
question about that.
$400.
Yeah, for a boom.
But I said to my husband, you called this more, but I said, I'll tell you what. If you get up on a ladder when I'm not home and you fall off that ladder, you better hope it's lights fucking out. If you do something that stupid, I ain't pushing you.
I'm not changing your cholesterol bag.
Not doing it. Not fucking doing it. And I meant it. I'm like, you better fall hard and you better fall fast. Because if you're going to be that fucking stupid and I warned you and you're going to do what you want anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah. So,
right. Fair enough.
Anyways, he calls me. I'm at the Cheesecake Factory, as we do. And actually, I've only been to the Cheesecake Factory twice, and I'm going to say I give it a 2 out of 10 at best.
Obviously.
Disgust.
Yeah?
I don't really even know. But anyways, he calls me.
I can't believe you
where are you at? He calls me on FaceTime. Where are you at? I'm like, what do you mean? He's like, my thing got unplugged. I'm stuck up here. I'm like, what the fuck do you want me to do about this? I'm in Houston. I'm like, call my sister. Call the neighbors.
Yeah, like literally call anybody else. No, he just wanted your moral support. Is that why? Was that the picture?
No, he looked angered and wanted me to do something about it. Like... And then I was like, you want to be rude? I'll be rude.
Honestly, I called Matt when I was the one stuck in the chicken coop. Like I was locked in, but I mostly because I wanted him to have the first reaction. I knew he was 45 minutes away. My dad was the person that I needed to call. You know, I'm calling from my watch.
Mm-hmm. Not to be like, hey babe, I'm stuck. He's calling me to be like, I'm stuck and I need help. I'm like, so I'm just going to make, instead of...
Yeah, that makes no sense.
Right? But I think he just got like, and then he
frazzled. Because you're his rescuer.
I don't know about that.
Well, what other reason would he call you to rescue him when it was completely illogical?
I think he likes to get me riled up.
He does, but that's not what was happening in that case.
He likes to get me fucking stirred up and gets me. Jessica abruptly bit my head off, which I'm still sticking to.
No, that hasn't even aired. Oh, well, I guess it would air by the time we did this. What? Okay.
You still did abruptly kind of bite my head off. But also, like, it did sound like I was along the path of, like, being a complete anti-vaxxer. Again, all part of the ride. If you know me, then you know that's not true. I'm a avid, I vaccinate. I just not about the COVID vaccine. But anyway, I was like, then I kind of bit your head off. And then I listened to it back and I'm like, well, Jess is just going to have more people who like her than me. Fuck it.
When I listened back to it, I felt like I was just making a, like, because I did feel like you were, that even if you weren't going along those lines, it could be interpreted as.
So maybe perhaps a more way to be like, what are you trying to tell the audience, Heather? What?
Yeah, maybe. Yeah. I should have said something like that. Correct. Yeah. I didn't say anything like that. I was just like,
what
for
you
the
said
record.
Is exactly what
for
you
the
should have
record.
said. But I was like, wow, okay.
Well, I didn't think when I said for the record, I'm not like I'm a pro, like I'm on board for vaccines. Like I just want to say it like that. I didn't think that part was aggressive, but then when you got defensive to that statement, you're like, you were basically like, why the fuck would you say that?
Right, like duh. I'm not an anti-vaxxer.
Which I knew, but hey, our audience is growing every single day. New people are listening to us that don't know us personally.
If they think that I'm an anti-vaxxer, they'll get into the comments and our algorithm will improve.
I mean, whatever. Like, I'm along for the ride. We're stirring it up. But I just wanted it to be clear for my own little sake because, you know, that's where I was at. But
100 on the 100.
You got defensive. And so then I felt like I had to continue to defend myself or something. And then I could hear my voice, like, continuing to reinforce, like, I'm just saying. And you're like, you're getting aggressive. I'm like, okay, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry.
I'm so
not
sorry.
what I meant. Because then I didn't have any self-reflect. You know, I had no awareness. I was just like,
ready to fight.
No. I wasn't even ready to fight.
No, I wasn't.
No, I wasn't. I didn't feel even upset.
Yeah, no.
I just didn't feel like what I was saying was being heard.
I didn't feel heard.
Yeah, I didn't feel like you understood why I was saying that at all.
No, I didn't at the time. And I played it back and I'm like, oh.
Yeah.
That makes more sense.
It's fine. Also, some of my favorite, like, parts of the evolution of doing the podcast together is we have our own little way of bickering. Like, you called me a psychopath.
About what?
I don't remember. Because I like the vibrations in my chest of like going to a race or something, you know, like loud motors. And you're like, what kind of psychopath likes vibrations in their chest? And I didn't even respond. Like that was,
no.
I was unfazed by the fact that you're calling me a psychopath.
It's also like,
but I think that's so
humor
funny.
is my form of endearment. If I'm not joking with you, I do not like you.
If I'm not joking with you, yeah. If I'm not joking with you, then I don't feel, for me, it is like, oh, I don't have a venue of being close. Like, it's a form of closeness.
Yeah.
To be able to pick on somebody.
Yeah, no, I just like, I don't even think so. I think people, like, I can pick on the people maybe that we're not close, but I don't have the same sense of humor as me. Like,
but to their face. Like, to be able to, like, for me it is, to be able to have a sense of humor with somebody, to know that they will not be
to like totally butthurt
terminally.
Forever.
Yeah, terminally. Also, I hate
terminally butthurt.
Yeah,
terminally what? Ill?
Like offended. But yeah, butthurt's fine.
Maybe.
I actually hate that word.
Some people,
I hate that.
Like
I hate that. I cannot believe that Travis Kelce still says that when he's engaged to Taylor Swift.
Says what?
Like, she's a literal dictionary, and he still says butthurt.
I love that.
I hate it.
What?
I hate the word.
What? You call your vagina a cooter and you can't handle butthurt?
I think it's what it implies. It's sort of like calling somebody the R word or something is like sort of. So what is butthurt supposed to mean? Like, what is it, the root of what it's intended to say?
Like,
if your butt hurt, you got it up the butt, or is it like an angle of rape? Is it like...
I think a lot of people of all genders and sexual orientations like it in the butt.
Sure.
So...
But if your butt hurt,
I look at butthurt as like your poor little ego got hurt. Like you got caught with your pants down. You're all
I know, but
butthurt.
why would you use
You're all
the combo
butthurt.
together? Like everything has a root cause to it. Everything has an origin.
I don't think it's my responsibility. I don't know. I think it's funny. Butthurt? Fucking butthurt. Fucking, like, you hurt somebody's ego. Like, I honestly think about sitting on a pogo stick. Because when I was a kid, one time I was jumping on a pogo stick and it literally, like, jammed me in the butt and that hurt. So, like, I got butt hurt. And I was embarrassed.
Okay.
Like, embarrassing. I don't know. I never thought it was, like, a slur. Like a...
Yeah, I interpret it. Because if you are butt hurt, like, if it's literal, then it either... And there's always... If you're, like, growing up... A slur was like to say somebody's stupid was to be the R word, or to say somebody was gay means that they're like dumb or annoying or negative to any degree. So to me, that was just like saying someone's butthurt was like also akin to being gay in a way that is like not the literal term, but the slur of the word.
Yeah, I never thought about that deep.
Yeah, I don't.
Oh, it's a slang expression. It means when someone is overly offended, upset, or sensitive about something, usually in the way others think is an overreaction or out of proportion of the situation.
Like if someone told me that it was actually like a sister to saying they have a stick up their ass, like their butt hurt.
That's what I mean. That's exactly what I mean by the pogo stick. I couldn't articulate it. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, that's exactly.
Okay, if that's what it means, then I can be kind of on.
Hurt.
Okay, then I can be kind of on board.
Pull the stick out of your ass, Karen.
Okay.
Jessica? No, I'm kidding. Jessica!
Hey, look, I just don't want to use words that...
I get it, yeah.
That, I know, I'm just...
Is butt hurt like a slur for something? Is the word... Hold on. I need to know this. I never even thought about it.
I think I'm having deja vu.
I am definitely not. And I don't hope to ever go down this rodeo ever fucking again. No, I think it's great.
I dreamed this.
Is butt hurt a slur, or is it meant for like stick up your ass?
Are you asking ChatGPT?
Butt hurt, not a slur. It's informal slang, not targeted derogatory word against a group.
Is it ChatGPT? So ask where it comes from.
Stick up. Okay, it says it means someone is overly sensitive. Stick up your ass, also slang, but more being uptight, rigid, or humorless. Those are not my people. If you got to stick up your ass. Get to get.
We might have to ask Merriam-Webster social media.
Early uses 1980s, 1990s. It was likely a prison or street talk where it literally referred to the soreness of one's butt after a spanking, beating, or even sexual penetration.
See, that's what I was worried about. Okay, but like,
Okay, but
we just
you have to ask ChatGPT that many times to get that. Like, I'm just saying.
Fair. I don't know.
To me, it's interchangeable with stick up your ass.
Okay. All right. I will accept that.
Pull the stick out of your ass and quit getting so fucking butthurt.
Okay. All right.
In one sentence.
Okay. All right. I'm on board. I'm here.
You're here for it?
All right. Let's take
Do you really have deja vu that we talked about that before?
Yeah, but I dream things like the spirits are with me now.
I know it.
I know it. All right, let's take a break and get ready for the real tea.
No, my shoulder doesn't hurt. I'm just going to sit right here and not move. I don't know what happened, but this position is perfect.
You just relaxed. You're not so butthurt.
I'm squeezing my vagina so hard to not pee my pants.
Go pee.
Do not be pressuring me. I need a minute.
I don't want you to blow out your vajayjay. My family has surgery for... My mom always said it was because they were holding their pee.
I think I need... No, that's because we blew kids out of it.
Well, those are different body parts. I just have always
I was listening to the health episode, listening to you talk about tampons inside, and I was like... I know what that feeling was the first time after I had a kid. It was like it used to go straight in, like no problem. Like you're going down a slide at Wally World. That's how the tampon used to slide in, like just perfectly down the chute. And then after you had kids, you're on the fucking bunny. You're on the moguls, and it's hitting your innards.
It's hitting your innards. It won't stay in.
Like, and at times it feels like just cotton pulling against like glue.
Oh, God, that we've lost all the men.
Be nice to the women in your life, sirs. We love you.
Especially after
just
procreating.
Remember, the shit that has happened to us is just not really that fair. Even if we are a bitch at times. It is just not fair.
Okay, so since your arm doesn't hurt, and we're on that topic, just briefly, I discovered the medical reference in charts is WW, means whining woman. So if your chart gets labeled WW because you've come to multiple appointments with pain that they couldn't solve for, medical professionals will label you as WW. It's in your charts. And then when you go to different doctors, your My Chart says that, and that gives a preconceived notion that somebody has already said that, like, you're just somebody who whines.
Is that happening today?
So female doctors are like talking about it on TikTok, and then people share their stories about like how they've discovered they had been identified as a WW in their chart, and like they end up having like they result in like a crazy diagnosis. I don't know. So it's just like people are sharing their stories, and I was just like, cannot believe that there's a label called WW.
It's fucking insane. I'm not surprised, if I'm going to be honest.
No, but I'm pissed. And I just wanted to tell it to you. So anyways, there we are. Okay. Well, let's take a break because you're going to blow out your pee.
Yep.
And we'll be back. Before we tap into the real tea, we've got a message from a new sponsor and a personal friend of mine, leadership coach Lisa Tarkington. Every single one of us can reflect on a time where they might have felt in a season of transition or feeling stuck trying to get to the next level of leadership and career development, perhaps shifting from a tactical execution to true strategic leadership. That leap can feel overwhelming and sometimes really frustrating, but you don't have to do it alone. So what Lisa does is she helps people that maybe feel stuck. Maybe they're battling from some self-doubt or just wishing they had stronger communication, wishing someone understood them the way that they're trying to convey themselves in certain areas of key leadership skills. Many people, including myself, don't realize that actually a coach is the one that can help you get to that next level. So Lisa is a personal friend of mine, and I've gotten to watch her journey helping people in all aspects of life, overcoming some of those skills that prevent each and every one of us from getting to the next level in our career is what she excels in identifying and then overcoming. She's done it herself, and now she's in the business of coaching others. So Lisa is an adventurer at heart. She's a guide by design. She's a certified coach through the International Coaching Federation with both corporate and entrepreneurial experience. She's going to put you first in guiding you to meet your goals and step fully into the leader you're meant to be. Here's the thing. Coaching works. 80% of the people who coach do report increased self-confidence that help them get to that next level. Over 70 benefit from that improved performance and stronger communication. The results do come through. Thousands of leaders have already grown through Lisa's coaching and workshops, and now it's your turn. So here's how you can find out. Head to lisatarkington.com/coaching and get your free consultation. When you talk to her, let her know that Jessica sent you or mention the podcast. Again, that's lisatarkington.com/coaching, because leadership isn't about getting things done. It's about becoming the leader you're meant to be. Okay, hold on. Now I'm ready.
Okay. So I have nostalgia around the toys that I had as a child. Mm-hmm. And there are some things that my mom got like super into, like, and was like a crazy Karen about, Beanie Babies being one of them. And there are some things that I never got, like American Girl dolls, because those are for rich people. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Even though she spent 10 times as much on McDonald's Beanie Babies, but that was her rationale. Fine. And this summer recently, Liv's never been into like a ton of fads. My niece is into very much the fads, and I think Liv kind of gets pulled through that, and some of them she's enjoyed as well, but we really haven't experienced it. So this summer we went to the ocean, and everyone from the 5-year-old going to kindergarten, like same age as Peyton, all the way like to Liv, was looking about these Labubus. And yes, we bought the Labubus, and they like $50 a piece. And when I knew I bought a Labubu,
$50 a piece.
Yeah, we bought like a fuck ton of them.
Dude, okay, hold on. I just have to tell you, I went to
one night at Joyful Tantrum, and we had 4 checkouts. So don't act shocked.
Joyful. Oh yeah. Okay. Good point. Good. Fair enough.
You want to Labubu on family vacation? How about one every day? That's the point of vacation. You get spoiled.
No, that's fair enough. No, it wasn't a judgment on you. It was just the fact that I know these things are little.
Right, we also got scammed. We got Lafufu, so even funnier. We got the rose art version to the Crayola.
Have you been to Laura's in Bullock Creek?
Obviously not. If I haven't.
It's the old Owens Party store. It's the new Owens Party store.
They got Lafufus in there?
So I bought fireballs and wine and beers to Jay for our recording, but knowing we were coming into this, I was like low-key aware of Labubus. And guess what they're selling on top of
Lafufus. They're Lafufus. If their head and necks don't spin or something.
Oh, they're in the box. There's boxes. I was going to ask him about it, but I was like, I don't know.
It got me down the thing. So I had all the toys. So then we'll get to the toy fads.
Okay,
so
I gotta know. I'm really like
the episode originally was going to be around toy fads, but I think I'm just going to go back to the old format a little bit and just like have some opinions. But I want to do like how are toys made, all the things.
Okay.
So
hold on. I have other nostalgias that I do want to talk about a little bit as like leading into that whenever I'm allowed.
So she always tells me, hold on, we'll get to that.
Okay. I just wanted you to know that I do have like...
Are you excited? I want to know.
I want to talk about my nostalgias.
I got it. Toys as a child. Something you never got. Tell me your favorite Eminem song. Calm down. I got it. This is my fucking format today.
Okay, I'm ready. I'm just telling you what I have in mind too.
Shut the fuck up.
I am.
Sit down.
I can't.
The end of it says, hey, shit down. Shit down.
It's my show too, Heather.
Every time I try to interrupt your format, you're like, hold on, we'll get to that.
It's okay. You can tell me that too.
We're going to fucking get to it.
Okay, I'm ready.
I want to start with my format. It's fun.
No, it is. I'm ready for it.
China produces 80% of the world's toys. And thanks to its massive workforce, advanced supply chains, and scalable production, it handles everything from plastic figurines to electronic gadgets. Mm-hmm. Vietnam is emerging as the eco-friendly hub.
Oh, okay. So if it says made in Vietnam, we should be like
artisanal toys, especially wooden and plush items.
If we should be advocating for Vietnam.
I think this is.
Is it safe?
I'm not an anti-vaxxer. I can't make that claim. It's not been substantiated.
Shut up, Heather.
Vietnam.
I'm gonna keep crying.
Vietnam. I make you laugh. India blends traditional craftsmanship with modern manufacturing, focusing on educational and wooden toys. And Germany is known for premium quality toys, emphasizing safety and durability. Mm-hmm. I said, are toys sustainable? Right? Are they? Mattel, super interesting brand.
Tell me.
We've been talking about doing Mattel. Oh, wait, I didn't look that up.
I think they are.
I think they are as well. Mattel aims for 100% recycled, recyclable, or bio-based products by 2030. Barbie loves the ocean, uses 90% ocean-bound plastics.
Oh, that's cute.
The Matchbox Tesla Roadster is made up of 99% recycled materials. Mega Bloks Green, plant-based, carbon neutral. It's a registered trademark. I would like to look up what that means.
Yeah.
Common sustainable materials are organic cotton, bamboo, recycled plastic, and FSC certified wood. Super interesting. How many average toys does the 10-year-old own in America?
Oh, God. Like individual little...
One 10-year-old Susie.
100.
238. And they play with 12.
Yeah, I deeply believe that.
America has 3.1% of the world's children in the U.S. And we consume 40% of the toys globally.
What?
Toy ownership has exploded over the decades, reflecting broader consumerism and larger home sizes.
Do you think Donald Trump is right that Susie doesn't need 30 dolls? They just need 3?
Yeah. In a way, I do. And I mean it in a way, if you want to be sustainable, stop buying a bunch of fucking garbage. Don't worry about what you're putting in your recycling bin. Worry about what you're putting in your Target cart. And for a long time, I was a serious offender of that.
I do think that's the right message, though. That is like, think more about what you're consuming rather than what the end of life is. Because if you consumed less, it would not matter that much.
It's like almost their cradle to cradle. The cradle never starts because the cradle, right?
Yeah,
there's no end to the cradle because it never started.
Reduce, reuse, recycle in that order.
Interesting. So I was like I like toys. So this is what became interesting to me. Like if I could get my Polly Pockets back, I actually send my mom, Pandora's coming out with a Polly Pocket bracelet and I don't care. Like that's how I know for sure. Like,
did she save that stuff?
What?
Did she save
that stuff? My mother got rid of my fucking Polly Pockets and I am And my American Girl doll, cream colored, like awesome sensory covered book, like the original American Girl doll books. I never got the fucking dolls, but bitch made me read the books. I saved American Girl dolls. I still have my Barbies, and I have my aunt's Barbies, and I have some of my mom's Barbies from the 70s, and I have the Barbie clothes my aunt made. Like, and I've saved the wooden Thomas.
If they're that old, can you play with it?
Like, we play with all of it.
Okay. All right.
We play with all of it. So someday when I have my giant fucking lake house on Lake Charlevoix, giant, where everyone can come and feel like it's their own, I'm going to have a huge fucking toy room with a cedar bunkhouse and like all of... Yeah, absolutely. That's why I save them. We play with the shit. When neighbor kids come over, we play with it. We don't look at our shit. Some things we look at, right? I got ceramic poodles from Japan, or glass poodles from Japan. One pink poodle walking, 2 other pink poodles in my office. We don't touch those.
Okay.
But in the basement, we go balls to the walls with all the toys. Even if you color on the Barbies or cut their...
But if they're like 1970s toys, it's okay to play with.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, if they're like... Aunt JoJo's, great Aunt JoJo's. It's
a
okay.
Barbie.
That's how I feel too.
The Barbies don't die. Okay, so really interesting. So, toys. So there's this thing called a rise of kidults. Super interesting.
Kidults?
Adults buying toys for themselves is reshaping the market.
Stop.
They now account for 30% of the global toy revenue. I knew you were gonna love this. You're gonna be so pumped about this.
I'm horrified.
Demand is growing for premium.
Are they playing?
No, we put them on our shelves, bitch. We're collectors.
I was just wondering. Okay,
so that's different. Think about the statues you want to put in your yard, and that
30%.
Demand is growing for premium, limited edition collectibles. Luxury and toys include designer plush, tech-integrated play sets, and nostalgia-driven collectibles. Look at the mall when you leave Target. They have that whole store.
I know,
and I love it in there.
I cannot fathom why anybody would walk in there.
Oh, I love it. Treasures.
What do you do with them? I'm still okay. When I walk into your house, you don't have anything like that in your house.
I do. You have to pay attention. If you come at Christmas time, I'm not saying that I'm special, eclectic, fucking bitch. But if you come at Christmas time, I'm so happy you're smiling. You've been so serious and it's like so driven for days. You've been an executional workhorse too. You have been fucking pumping it out over here.
I have still not started my period, but I have all the symptoms. I'm like thinking about taking a pregnancy test, but it's only 1 day late and massive vasectomy.
Do not ruin our lives. Fucking pregnant bitch. Hey, actually, you know what? It might be the best sober 9 months of our lives. Fuck it.
I would cry.
If you got pregnant, I swear to God in the Holy Bible, I would do this completely sober with you. No problem.
Maybe you wouldn't have to.
I would want to.
Okay, fine. But I'd be more concerned about where I'd put a crib.
It'd be such an You're going to have to add on, Mama Bear.
Oh, my God. Okay, so we don't have to worry about that. It's 1 day late.
Super fun. Brands are responding with exclusive releases, online first strategies, and higher price points. So,
for adults, targeted for adults. Or just
that's how they're responding, right? They're going to serve the market. Yeah.
The market's higher price points. They're getting higher margin. They're flooding the market with it.
E-com exclusive releases, which is probably like throwback releases. Like
Target I was just going to say exclusive
releases now of like Funko Pops. Like I'm all about the toys. I love fucking toys.
I'm going to pay attention.
Go listen. At Christmas time, we're going to have a thing where everyone comes over and the kids are going to get to go wild. I have my house is very fun at Christmas. I have toys from... I filled my cabinets with toys. I hang shit from the ceilings in my house. Like, there's not a room. All the way down my stairs is Lego sets. Like, it's like Santa's workshop inside my house.
Oh, okay. So that's why you have toys.
And I do the same thing at Halloween. I'm building that collection. Like, I really get into the seasonality piece of it.
I'm not opposed to that. I think that's very fun. I'm not going to lie. I'm a little judgy about adults.
You should be.
Adults collecting toys.
Yeah.
Year-round.
You're just like the Harry Potter judgers. Like, why are adults wearing Harry Potter?
Fuck
off. You. It's literature.
I will wear Harry Potter. That's different.
No, that's what I mean.
Okay, here's the only other aspect to that. I bought 2 toys for Clay's birthday online. Multiple toys for his birthday online because it's the middle of summer and I don't have time. It's just a lot of online shopping. 2 toys came back as die-cast collector's items that were this big, $40 this big, adult collector's items. I was kind of pissed.
I think the Hallmark ornaments, okay, I will align to that. When my kids were little, we used to get Hallmark ornaments, and I used to get them ornaments when they were little kids based on like their favorite Disney movie at the time. Like, so like I've got Mater from Cars for Bennett for 1 year. I've got
Clay's very big into that. Good tip.
So I put their initials on the bottom of them with like Sharpies. So when either they move out, I can give them to them, or if their wife doesn't like them,
it's like in their bedroom,
and I think they're ugly too someday. We'll put them in the toy room at the lake house, and the grandkids can put the Maters on the trays.
The Maters.
But some of them now are like $44 a piece. So if I buy for 3 kids,
I'm mad about that.
$150 for Christmas ornaments. That shit better be from fucking Tiffany's. Okay?
Agreed.
Like, this should not be some fucking composite plastic fucking horse shit.
Made from Vietnam.
Put Mia Savorsky crystal on there or something.
Made from Vietnam. Okay. So who's getting all that money? That's pissing me off.
So 80% is made in China. So basically, toy trends come from pop culture, retail data, toy fairs, streaming platforms like Disney and Netflix have huge brand licensing deals that span across toy categories. And then nostalgia, sustainability, tech-free plays are current and hot trends. There's nothing notable about labor. There's nothing notable about sustainability. And I would like to now take it back to the top of the house, which is why we started. And I will loop you back in, Jessica. What were the toys as a child that you had, loved?
Furby. Did you have Furby? Did you have Furby?
I did not have Furby. My sister had Furbies.
Okay, I had Furby.
So how old are you?
36, I think.
Auntie
I was
Becky's
born in
30,
89.
Auntie Becky's 37. So
yeah, she's a year older than me.
They were like,
well, I know what's really funny is like I'm better at knowing because she graduated a year ahead of me. Like I always will know that. So if I knew how old she was, I would actually then know for sure with confidence how old I am. She just had a birthday yesterday. Happy birthday, Auntie Becky.
Happy birthday, Auntie Becky. You're the best. Ever.
She gets us a month later.
That's where I know I'm always like, you're the best. Somebody will walk by me like, I love your jacket. Like at work, I'll contain comments like that all day long. And then I'll be walking down the hallway at 4:00, like, and someone will have on the cutest pants. And I'll just be like, don't say anything. Don't say anything. It's fine. She doesn't need to know. And then I'm like, I like your pants.
It's like Tourette's. I used to tell everybody because everybody looks so cute. And then I realized I was like, it doesn't sound genuine if everybody looks
corporate
cute.
Chic. I love it. Dress pants, tennis shoes, like,
and then I realized
athleisure with tennies.
And then I realized
that are soft. I love it.
When a person, someone like you, shows up at work, looks cute every single fucking day, then I was like, I compliment her every single day. I can't do that anymore. That's not socially acceptable.
Nope. I think you just got it happen.
That's a autistic reaction, if you ask me. So then I would say only like maybe once a week.
I call it the furries. Everyone got fired up with the furries. I keep calling them the Furbies. Almost, you know what I mean?
Right.
Yeah.
Okay. So I don't know. I just wanted a Furby because everybody had them. You know, it was like the thing of the season, I guess. But also because you could, it sounded like you could train them. Oh, yeah, they were supposed to be. Well, I did a little bit of research in prep for this, and you can't. I also tried to ask the NSA, the Department of Homeland Security, schools, hospitals, all banned Furbies because they thought that Furby was
a furry, like I did.
No, was doing espionage late 90s or early 2000s. I want to say off the top of my head for Furby, peak Furby time. I actually think they might have been possibly a German engineer of a toy collector, but they were trying to make a toy that would teach kids empathy, apparently. I don't know. I thought that was an interesting goal of the time. But for some reason, the American government thought that it was like a tool for like espionage and spying and stuff like that. But basically, what ChatGPT said was, because I was trying to write it in a way that was like, wasn't Furby better than you? Or like the original version of you? And the response was basically like, sounded like AI, but it really wasn't. It was just clever programming. Basically, the language starts in a Furby language where it's not understandable, but they were programmed into a mixed Furby English and then a a completely English, and their responses were done in a way that responded to sensory. So they had like level sensory, so it knew if you were picking it up. So like if you picked it up, it would say things like, whoa. Yeah. So it had 4 different sensories.
All right, I'm going to fact the shit out of you. Ready?
Okay.
1920s to 1940s. We're going to go through toy fads. Yo-yo and Slinky. Yo-yo was 1929 and Slinky was 1943. The yo-yo, super interesting. Popularized by Duncan Toys, the simple toy became a national craze thanks to competitions.
Can I tell you?
Loved by boys and girls. Can you do yo-yo tricks?
I can walk the dog. I can do like one thing.
You can walk the fucking dog? Girl,
I could at one time, I guess. I haven't done it in years.
You do around the world.
So the same creator of TY Beanie Babies, he worked at Duncan Toys for 10 years.
Who did?
And he was the creator of TY Beanie Babies, Ty.
Okay, I'm going to...
Ty
Interesting.
Warren.
We'll get there.
And he was a weirdo.
It was a Duncan Toys. A weirdo?
Yeah.
Oh, great. Well,
I spent more of my time
fucking diddler.
looking about
you
weirdos.
saw that fucking weirdo got fucking... And then the church set out a statement like that he didn't work with the youth, and everyone's like, "Yep, I worked for him in the nursery." I'm like, "You fuckers, get your story straight."
Oh, I should
run and run fast.
Anyways,
so okay, then also the Slinky then became from 1929. Then the Slinky was like around 1943 and was accidentally invented by Richard James, the walking spring fascinated kids of all ages. 1950s was Mr. Potato Head, and Mr. Potato Head really was the original.
Still popular.
Also, was the original parts went into a real potato, and it wasn't until later until the plastic heads were included. And
so that's kind of fun, honestly. Like if you just had like the parts.
So fun. It's like
I have
think
extra
about making
potatoes.
a snowman. It's the same kind of thing.
Yeah, but then your kid takes a rotten fucking potato and loses it in their bedroom.
Barbie was 1959, and it's still a cultural icon for girls. Barbie revolutionized fashion play.
Fashion play. Wow. Okay.
1960s was the Easy Bake Oven. Did you have an Easy Bake Oven? I had an Easy Bake Oven. Oh, they still
and I was obsessed.
A hit among girls, allowing
did
them
Liv
to
have
bake. Yeah, we did. We got my boys a cotton candy machine one year when they were like 8 and 6, and that was burnt our fucking house down.
That's what I was basically.
They locked themselves in the bedroom and were like, "What the hell is that smell?" And there was black smoke rolling out of the bedroom. Like,
as
you
an adult,
motherfuckers. And we're like, oh, bad parenting.
No. I mean, I don't think so. I don't know. Like, it's a fucking toy.
We talked about a lot of girls' toys, boys' toys.
Okay.
G.I. Joe, 1964, marketed as an action figure for boys, avoiding the term doll.
Cute.
70s, Pet Rock. Star Wars in 1977, tied to the blockbuster film franchise. 1978, Hungry Hungry Hippo, a frantic marble punching game enjoyed by all. The 80s was the Rubik's Cube, Cabbage Patch Dolls, Transformers, My Little Pony, and Garbage Pail Kids. Pony. Gross out
for
trading.
boys? My Little Pony?
Nope. Rubik's Cubes, Cabbage Patch Kids, Transformers, My Little Pony, and Garbage Pail Kids, which I have never heard about in 1985. I would have been one. Gross out trading cards that appealed mostly for boys. 90s was Pogs. I had Pogs. Did you have Pogs? Oh, I had a Slammer too. Look up Pogs. You'll die. Gotta look it up.
Feels familiar.
Shout out if you had Pogs. If you have Pogs, put it in the comments. We will send you merch. Because
Oh yeah, I had Pogs. I forgot all about these.
Did you have a Slammer?
What was the Slammer?
You slammed it and you flipped the Pogs over and you stole other people's Pogs. It was like...
yeah, probably. I mean, I don't know.
Power Rangers,
That's
Beanie Babies.
We should bring Pogs
Tickle
back.
Me Elmo, Tamagotchis. Did you have a Tamagotchi?
Of course. Did you?
Bro, just bear shit in the woods. I actually showed my Tamagotchi to Peyton. I have mine.
Oh, you have it? I printed a picture.
Trolls are not on any of these lists, which is crazy to me. Furbies, Jessica, a 1998 interactive plush doll that learned language. Language.
It was apparently fake.
2000s was
but people believed it. The government believed it learned languages.
2000s was Razor scooters, Brat dolls, which is what I told you Kanye West's daughter North looked like.
I agree with that.
Kim's daughter. Beyblades. My kids had Beyblades. My nephews had Beyblades. Webkins. Bratz dolls, Beyblades, and Webkins. 2010, Shopkins, fidget spinners, and Poppets. 2020s, Labubu, Squishmallows, and mini brands and surprise toys. Tiny replicas of real products often marketed to girls. Like, you get them at Ulta, you can get tiny little bottles of Pantene. Tiny, it's like Polly Pocket size.
Yeah.
Other things that I had.
We're big on Squishmallows at our house, but most people gifted them to us. No.
So
God. Oh my God. They're birthing puppies. Oh, of course it would.
Oh, there goes that. Segment's over, folks. Lost my notes.
No, it's okay.
Super interesting. The toy. So then I looked at revenue. It's huge. We're talking 1.8 billion and just 1.8 billion alone is Labubu.
Yeah. So Labubu this year is pushing $1 billion. The company that owns it. So their company revenue so far this year is nearly $1 billion this year.
I really want to read you this because I have serious fun data about the revenue that comes with the different fads and the amount of money. So let this restart. Okay, super interesting. Barbie, Mattel.
Yeah.
Right? Financials. Peak sales in 2021, $1.7 billion. 2023, $1.54. Forecast in 2025 is $1.5 billion. Over half of the revenues from North America. Peak sales were 2021.
Oh my God, okay.
$1.7 billion. Pokemon is licensing revenue is $10.8 billion. So if you go back to last season when we talked about brands, if you think about brands, like 98% of brand licensing revenue, let's just say 90% to be super conservative, goes to the bottom line. So out of that $10.8 billion, the EBITDA, right?
It's just like pure cash.
Pure cash. Pure fucking cash.
Like they don't owe anybody for it.
Pokemon is the 7th largest global licensor in the world. Lifetime merchandising revenue is $91.6 billion. It was the only brand to surpass $1 billion in direct sales in 2024. The only
still
indirect. Fidget spinners were huge. Squishmallows, interesting, surpassed 100 million.
Hold on, I do have a question, if you don't mind, about fidget spinners. I see that as like
34% of fidget spinners were purchased by middle-aged women, likely buying for children.
No, I don't believe that. I believe that middle-aged women.
I have so. We give out. I was thinking about
but to me, these are like a commodity thing that aren't a specific brand.
Think about doing trade show trinkets back in the day. We did stress balls back in the day.
Yeah,
like squishy balls with the Dow logo, or squishy balls,
which is like a fidget of its time. Is a fidget spinner like a patented? Somebody has it, or like everyone is creating a fidget spinner and they're just a Chinese commoditized? That's how I see it.
I think so.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Squishmallows.
At one point, it counted for 17% of all online sales. All online sales at its peak.
That's crazy.
Squishmallows are around 100 million, became the top selling toy in the U.S. Adult demographic. Adults grew 18 plus, 40% of the sales growth. Labubu's. Pop Mart is the brand that.
Pop Mart. Yeah.
Yeah. 1.8 billion. Labubu's share. Plush category growth is up 1,289%. Now 21% of plush.
What do you feel about the Labubus?
I think they're weird little fuckers. People are hooking them to their purses and everything.
I know. Okay, there's no more to say. That's weird.
Most expensive toys ever sold. The Lamborghini.
Hold on, one more thing about the Labubus. They're going for like $30,000 a piece. Sometimes on auction. Part of the model, I got like double clicking Labubus today because I was like, "What the fuck?" If we're gonna talk about this, like I want to know.
It's like a pyramid scheme. There's like 6 of the $40,000 ones.
So they have their model, so they have like a designer in China who's like kind of the mastermind of all of this. And then a small portion, about 15% or less, is icons that they license through things like Disney. So you can get like a Disney brand Labubu, but 85% of what they sell is their own creation. Thousands of locker, like vending machines. That's how a lot of these are sold. A lot of them are sold. And then direct to consumer online. And the only way you buy them, like if you're buying them direct from Pop Mart or like whatever, the official source, you just can pick a collection to buy from. And then you don't know what you're getting.
Order them.
You don't know what you're getting.
I've done that model a lot. LuLaRoe, when I was a read,
people love it.
Yeah. It's huge. Surprise toys. I just told you that. Surprise toys account for
No, I know.
It's wild to me, though.
Me too.
I want to know what the fucking toy
But that's just like...
I also like surprise puppies in the 90s where you didn't know if your puppy was going to have 2 babies or 6. I wanted the one with 6 babies. Okay, the most expensive toy ever sold was for $7.5 million. It's a Lamborghini Aventador Gold Edition. Mickey Mouse Gold Statue for $4 million. A dollhouse for $8.5 a museum quality dollhouse with 29 rooms, a Stefano Couturi Barbie, $302,000, rocket firing Boba Fett, it's a Star Wars toy, $525,000. A G.I. Joe prototype for all the men out there. $200,000. First ever G.I. Joe hand painted and sewn.
Okay.
Hot Wheels Beach Bomb 1969. $175,000. Only 2 known. Rear loading surfboards.
Oh, we're big into Hot Wheels
A
here.
Stephen Louboutin bear, $214,000. Another Mickey Mouse thing for $110,000. Transformers GI1 Optimus Prime for all my daddies out there, $40,000. Mint condition.
Is there anything that you would pay that level of money for a toy?
I would,
considering the fact that you just also described to us that you are a toy collector.
Yeah, I would. I pay a lot for Legos for my kids. I know that's not on that list, but like I think we probably have, and it's not even a lot if you're a Lego person, but I've spent $5,000 on Legos.
Interesting. Did you look into that?
At Christmas, we have the Home Alone house. We've done almost every Christmas one you can do. Ty Warner is one of the biggest creators and collector. He's a creator and a collector.
Yeah, Ty Warner.
Princess Diana Bear went up to $500,000. The Peace Bear was $50,000. The Spook Ghost was $33,000. Bubbles the Fish was $30,000. Gobbles the Turkey and Chef Robuchon.
Did you have
Bear.
any of those?
I have Princess Diana. I have.
You still have them?
Uh-huh.
Do you put them on at Christmas?
They're in my bedroom, in my loft, in my log house, my parents' log house.
So they just...
Auctions, Tiffany's. I mean, it is an incredible market. I didn't ask the overall. I love toys. I had Polly Pockets. I had Barbies. I've saved a lot of our books. I've saved a lot of my kids' books for my grandkids, like their graphic novels, the good hardcover stuff. Like I probably have 10 to 15 totes in the basement.
10 to 15 totes. Oh my God. I wonder if I should be keeping stuff. I've never even thought about this. I've been getting rid of everything.
And for all of the things that I get, for all the things I've kept, I've got rid of 10 times as much. So I've only kept the wooden Thomas the Trains. Right? Like I didn't keep, if it's broke, I throw it out. But I do find that I'm
so glad that Matt listens to the podcast so he can hear this. This is great.
My husband hates it. My back room's full of shit. I don't care. But at Christmas time, I probably have 25 totes of Christmas stuff.
Do you have a storage locker? Your storage room isn't that big. Like, it's well organized.
We have somebody hang our Christmas lights, so they take care of all the outside shit. Okay. So that's probably 10 bins we don't deal with. Shit. You live in the woods. I never had it as a kid. That's why I have it in town. That's one of the perks to living in town.
If I lived where people drove by my house,
you guys should come. I mean, when you come to the 3 houses in our block for Halloween, coming to Halloween in my neighborhood is an experience. It's a full experience. It's super fun. Mm-hmm. People go all out. I got blow ups. I got the different color lights.
I did ask ChatGPT, can you give me some predictions? Okay, so Labubu is still going to be kind of a big deal. Italian brain rot is an AI meme toy that's being like leveraged or sold. I think there's a monetization component, but it's happening on Roblox, which is like a huge thing.
All of the kids that I love play Roblox.
Yeah, so that I tried to look into that a little bit more, but it honestly became like I didn't understand it because I don't understand Roblox, but basically the general consensus was like kind of Beanie Baby mania, but digital. So that was weird. Labubu. And then there was this category of screen-free audio, and I was very confused. And then I looked into it a little bit more, and my mom was like,
podcast for kids, screen-free audio.
They should listen to Startup, motherfuckers.
Yeah, that's cool. My fucking mom said.
Okay, so I didn't understand what this was. I'll put it on the screen for our viewers, but my mom was like, these are all the rage. My mom knows all the things that are all the rage.
Oh, yes. My nieces and nephew have yes.
Tony's and Yodo.
Tony's.
Okay.
Tony's. My niece has Tony's.
These are like different brands. There's a couple of different brands. So they are increasingly growing we don't know if,
what is it, Tony? You like put this little action figure. It's almost like, do you remember the Skylanders? If you have any kids, it's Skylanders. They wanted like the ice thing of the Beanie Baby. And when you put the Skylanders on, the video game was interactive. Uh-huh. It's like a simplistic piece of that. You have these little figurines that you stick on this box. Uh-huh. And then the box, depending on the figurine, you put that in, it does a certain little bit.
Right.
Like a little, they're actually super cool for little kids. Like, it'd be fun. Yeah.
So, maybe that's in our future. So then the other thing that's coming out this year, has not come out yet, is called...
It reminds me of, what's the thing you put up to your eyes as a kid and you went...
Yeah, I don't know what that's called. So nano malls, that's what I just showed you.
Yeah.
Hansbrough is creating them. They're going to be about $20. They are expected to be the next virtual pet, sensory-driven, interactive position for the next holiday craze. So I don't even know that they're available yet. They're launching this fall.
What are they called?
Hansbrough is the
Is it
brand
like the new Tamagotchi kind of?
nano malls. Yeah, so they're like little handheld
They're
pets.
so cute.
Why did these trends become a big deal? Like, what was the commonality, in your opinion, that like made these like Tamagotchi, Pong, Furby, like especially the things that were of our era? And then also, if we think about that, but then also then we're talking about Labubus and Squishmallows and like some of the other toys that are modern, and like what's driving those, and is there a consistency, or are they just like two different eras, different drivers? Like, what do you think?
Oh, I think it's the engine of marketing, but like the full engine, like the art and the science. So they take a look at as like
It was no accident. It was no accident.
What is culturally happening. And that can be everything from nostalgia to adult trends to movies to action figures to mental health and the Squishmallow. Like, I do believe in the art and science like of marketing, and I do think the toys that are produced are timely.
Yeah,
I think they're cool. Like the shit you just told me. Like, but I'm also a toy person. I'm like, I've watched my niece play with that. Yeah. That's really fun. She has like 8 little guys, and each guy she puts on that thing. It's almost like her own. Like, I don't know. And then it's cute. So I think it's a really good product strategy.
Yeah.
And I think the other piece of it is a lot of these things there is a hype behind it in terms of influencers and kids and whatever. So I do think there's also an engine behind marketing that is marketing to little kids that makes it feel inclusive in a way if you have it. But I also think like they drive a lot of social connection, and that's my next piece. Like, we played Pogs with friends. Like they do unboxing today. Like it is a way to connect. And like, I do even think of a lot of the toys. Action figures are still big. Like,
playing action figures.
Think about Barbie. Barbie was the toys only went back to like the 20s, right? At least in what, right? I'm sure they went back far beyond that. But in terms of like in the context of craze, in the context of mass retail, right, in the 20s. And what's interesting is Barbie was 1959. Even if you think about the most famous things that the boys like to play with, the WWE dolls. Yeah. Right? Like action figures are still a deal. Some of it's quite timeless. So I just think it is a combination of cool things. It's a combination of the marketing, the novelty, the nostalgia, the creativity, the connectivity. It's just really well done. It's marketing well done. It's also a highly competitive market. Yeah, it's highly competitive to sell toys.
And the only thing I'm like mulling on, because I think you're right. I think the marketing piece for someone like you and
also I want to belong piece, but that's true with clothes or tennis shoes or music or the album. That's or the house social connection.
I think the marketing point of this is that none of this is by accident, and they play on the pieces of novelty, potentially technology a little bit. So we think about like Furby, for example, like let it implied more novelty than what was really behind it. It was just like clever technology, right? Enough that I had like the U.S. government freaking the fuck out, which I think is very, like, I cannot get over that.
It's also interesting to me too. Like, I was just thinking about this super deep thought. It might make any sense, but like I think about gumball machines, or like taking my kids to B-dubs and letting them just give them like $17 to continue to get a bunch of junk out of the vending machine that costs 8 cents.
My kids love that.
They love that, right? It's like almost like reverting back to like Taylor Swift, and every 30 seconds something changes. Like if you're getting your kids 238 toys and they're only playing with 12, like
every other day there's a new Labubu and like the new collection.
I'm going and getting 16
and you have to finish your collection,
slime guys, right? Like consumption's huge, but it's also like
But and we hate the consumption piece of it. So we were just talking in the same episode.
Vending machines. There's only a time. There's a time. What a time to be alive when you're a little kid. You put a quarter in.
In the same episode earlier, though, we just said stop putting the shit in the Target cart and you won't have to worry about where it's going. So where's the limit here?
I also think about size of consumption. Like you're getting your kid a little squishy, sticky thing that big versus,
fair enough.
Yeah,
but not even that, like in all of the things. So we're like, if we're going to, cause I feel like we're kind of wrapping up.
I feel like the older my kids get, we do consume less, but their things also cost more.
Yeah,
I
for
also
sure.
feel like Mike and I have changed that a little bit. I also feel like my kids are now getting into the era where they are willing to thrift and hunt, and they're having to spend their own money. But it's like, oh, you asked me for $100. I asked you for $100 T-shirt, and I found this super fucking sweet T-shirt that feels just as cool for $3. So like, I think we're in an involvement, like in at least my household, maybe in like a movement of society, and that's just going to drive thrifting prices, which is fucking irritating to me, but also like whatever.
But okay, but like reflect on the people who are maybe like me, who have kids who are in the consumption era. Like Peyton doesn't care.
What I'd like to see happen is you do more of the marketplace stuff where you're buying the shit other people bought. I did a lot of that.
How do I buy marketplace when it's trendy? Like the whole
You
point.
can get that on marketplace right there.
Maybe,
No, you
maybe. But can I get for Christmas time the brand new?
I think you just fucking get it if that's what they want.
I'm not being literal. Like I'm. So we're talking philosophically about the fact.
Here's where I'm at for Christmas. If my kids ask me for 20 fad toys, I'm gonna get them 2 or 3.
Okay.
So
all right.
to me, like I've always
so marketplace
tried to
80%, 80-20.
Christmas time, more like 20% reuse, reduce, recycle, and 80% new. The rest of life.
Okay.
80% reduce, reuse, recycle, 20% new.
Okay. So do we have a?
Let's just wrap it up with this. I'm just going to throw some more facts. The global toy market a year is around $111 to $114 billion.
That's so crazy.
And the vintage and collectible toy market is expected to grow from $26.4 billion this year, and within 10 years to double almost to $48.9 billion.
Does some of our merch need to be toy flavored?
I love toys. Well, then I looked up on ChatGPT, okay, put in toys that you play with, not toys that you like play with. And it was like, stop, block content. It wouldn't even give me the size of the sex toy market. ChatGPT, I'm like, you little baby. You little baby
bitch.
platform. Don't get confused like a G.I. Joe with a G.I. Ho.
Thank you for listening to Stirred Up. If you like what you heard, please subscribe. Check us out on YouTube. Follow us on your podcast apps. Please send it to a friend, leave a comment, add a rating. Every little bit helps. We look forward to seeing you next week.